Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I want to extend a good morning. It's here on the West Coast. It is still morning, and we have a beautiful day today, as we often do. And right now, it's a little quiet. The birds have stopped singing, and I thought, let me go ahead and do my taping right now so that I can make certain that I have a noise free reading today. But if you do hear any noise in the background, it is the birds, or if you hear barking, those are my two pups, Lady and Coco, and I'm going to introduce them next week, okay? I am going to go ahead and get started with the reading. So I'm going to show you that I really do have a sound bowl that I've been using, and I've had this since, wow, I want to say 1992, probably before some of you were born. But this is how I get started on all of my readings, whether they are in person or we are doing them remotely or on the channel. Before I get started with the reading, down below is all the information about me that you need. And if you'd like to get in touch to talk about something, send me an email. Emails that have a red heart on them, I will respond to. And I will, especially if it's something that you're going through. If you'd like to set up a session, I do one-on-one angel card readings. And I do send a picture of the reading to you of all the cards. And on those one-on-one readings, I pull more decks. We work with more cards because I'm working with an individual who is seeking guidance and clarity around many issues. So you will have that available to you, as well as if you would like a healing energy session. I am a Reiki master. I also hold other certifications where I'm a master teacher or instructor in energy modalities. I work with the angelic realm each and every day. I have so much fun, and I'm really excited to be able to bring this to you on YouTube. So sit back, relax. Hope you enjoyed this reading. If you're new, welcome, welcome. If you're old, hello, and I'm glad you are back. Remember to hit the bell. Make sure you're getting the notifications, as well as giving me a thumbs up at the end. And if there's someone out there that you feel could really, really use a kind word, please feel free to share the reading. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get on into it. Okay. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors who loved us, come into this reading. Beings from all galaxies, regardless of this lifetime or past lifetimes, come into this reading and bring with it the guidance and clarity that we need. Bring in the information that you would like the collective to hear, and bring in all of the wonderful, wonderful blessings. And we are so grateful and thankful for all that you give to us, all of that you extend to us, and all that you provide for us. Thank you, 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 and the reading. Okay, so in the reading, while I'm reading, if you see me scratch my nose or move my hair a certain way, or it's because they are sending in messages. I do channel with the angelic realm. And yes, I have my handy rose quartz crystal with me. I carry a little package of crystals with me, and it looks like this every single day. In that are crystals for protection, crystals for love, crystals for clarity, for prosperity, and for wealth, and for many different things, or whatever's going on at that time. And along with it, I add a pinch of salt. Salt purifies, and it will purify any crystal, plain old table salt. So if you have a crystal and they need clearing, one way you can do it is to place them in salt. You can cover them in salt and take them out. And you should clear your crystals often, especially if you wear them out in public. Some people like to do it in the moon. Just make sure there's no moon shadow. Some people like to do it in the sun, and that's fine. Some people like to do it on Mother Earth, and that's fine. When I had a yard, I would put all my crystals in the yard, and my neighbors would go, okay, what is she doing today? At that time, I lived in Maryland, and it would be somewhat of a display to see, hauling them all out and hauling them all back in. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into the reading for today. And I'm going to show you the two decks so that if you have them, please go ahead and pull them. I was guided today to use the Whispers of Healing deck as well as the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses. Okay? Now I'm going to ask Spirit to give me some direction as to which deck to use first. Alrighty? One card has fallen on the table already, so I think that is going to be the deck that we start with today. And it is from the Whispers of Healing. So someone out there is in need of healing. And it could be on their mental layer, their physical layer, their spiritual layer. It could also be around a specific subject. It could be around a circumstance. I'm hearing someone's heart is broken. And that's what we're going to be working on today. There was a betrayal, and that can happen. In fact, I just finished a taping with a friend of mine, Coach Kelvin, and he's on YouTube at Position for Success. And I've done a couple of shows with him. Last month we did forgiveness. This month we did the power of love. And in fact, we just got off the taping, and that will air tomorrow night on his Facebook channel. So if you're interested, go to Positions for Success Facebook page and start following, and then you'll get all the information about when the taping is tomorrow night. And go on and share. You know, the power of love is really something we all need in our lives, and it's something that every child needs. Babies without human touch and love do not last, and it causes early trauma in them. Okay, they're saying pick one more that came out. All right, so we're going to start with the Whispers of Healing deck. And they're saying go ahead and pull all the cards right now. Okay, so I'm going to get these laid out as the first ones that came out, and then we're going to go ahead and pull our angels, gods, and goddesses and see what the messages are there from the angelic realm. Okay, and that's this deck. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I encourage you, if you have these decks at home, go ahead, pull them out, look at them. If you're not familiar with the decks, you can look at the books that come with each deck and begin to get a message from that as well. And, you know, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I respond to comments. I will block you if the comment is inappropriate or mean-spirited. And if that was the kind of comment you feel you need to leave, then you know, perhaps another channel is more appropriate for you. Okay? So let's see. Angels, give us a message. Give us a message. Give us a message. And that was one. Is there another message, angels? Yes, one more. Okay, that's two. Alrighty. So let me get my glasses so we can really begin to see what came out today. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Alrighty, so the first card that came out is Intention, the number 11. Remember, the number 11 is a power number. It is also an angelic number. And it is about, if you look at the beautiful lady on this card, she's riding a unicorn. Set your intentions based on what you'd like to see show up in your lives. Set your intentions around all that you truly desire. We are still in the new moon energy, the new moon of Cancer, which was yesterday. And that energy will last for the next 2 to 3 days. In the first 48 hours, the energy is at its highest. So Cancer is all about the home and nurturing. It's all about taking care of ourselves and taking care of others, how we'd like to take care of each other. Set an intention around that during this time, if that speaks to you. The next card is number 34, commit to happiness. And you can see the lady there with her long hair flowing and her beautiful, beautiful dress. And she has the animals around her and the butterflies. And she just looks so at peace. A peace that we all deserve. A peace that we all can obtain. We really just have to set that, and that can be part of your intention, that you want more peace and more happiness and more love than your heart can even hold. That's a real clear message. And they're telling me, release negativity. Number 17. Really begin, and as you can see, the lady just looks overwhelmed. She's lying down, and she looks completely overwhelmed. And she looks like she's just had enough. And sometimes we do get that way, especially when our intention isn't clear, especially when other people may have their own agendas, and we are not clear about our own. So it's good to have not only healthy boundaries, but really know what your intention is. Say you're about to go, say, to a meeting, and it's a meeting where you want things to go smoothly and you want things to go well, and maybe you're starting to feel a little nervous that they might not. Set the intention that today I am so grateful and thankful that this meeting really was fruitful. We all were able to come to a consensus, and we were all able to have a beautiful outcome. Or use words similar to that, but speak it as if it has already happened. Speak it into the future. Speak and say exactly what you would like to see happen. Okay? The other thing you can, the next card that's coming up is, wow, number 24, seek seclusion. And if you notice, the gentleman is on his horse and the lady has turned her head away. She just wants downtime. And right now, and especially with this new moon, it is a time for us to take time for ourselves. Allow ourselves to heal. Allow ourselves to really come into who we really are. Who is it that we really want to be? How do we want to show up in the world? Remember, we have turned a corner. We cannot go back to the old ways of doing things. Okay, the next card is also a power number, the number 22. And the card says breathe. Just take time to breathe. Something we don't always do. Okay? Take time to really connect with your breath, especially since we're wearing masks. Some people feel like the mask keeps them from breathing or being who they are. And maybe start to just practice, maybe at home with the mask on, and practice different mudras as you are breathing. One mudra you can practice is bringing your finger and your index finger and your thumb together, and breathe to the count of that, and see how that feels for you. And you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can add another finger. How does that feel? And do 1, 2, 3, 4. Add another finger. How does that feel? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice those. And you can do them at separate sets. You can do them all together like I just showed you. But start to really look at how we are breathing. We may find ourselves holding back because we do have a mask up and we have a mask on, which is ironic because we do like to show up in the world and we like to show who we are. But for right now, the mask is there to protect us and to keep us from getting ill and for feeling safe. And it's important for us, though, to continue to be able to breathe, to continue to be able to take those deep breaths. The mask isn't there to silence you. but really go into meditation or even prayer and just do different breathing exercises to not only get comfortable with having the mask on, but when we are breathing deeper, you know what that's doing? That's helping to support our immune systems. It's helping to raise our energy levels. So breathing is very important, okay? Because the first thing we do when we become afraid is we hold our breath. When we feel fearful, oh my gosh, it might not work out. We hold our breath and we are breathing very shallow. Take very deep breaths, okay? And I'm going to come back to this again another day because it's a healthier way for us to start to live, is to really tap into the gifts that we have within our body. And one of the gifts that we have is the ability to breathe and to be able to control that breathing, all right? The other card that's here is the number 35, and it says transform. And that's what's going on right now, not only with the planet, but with each of us. We're also going through a transformation. We've come from 3D, we are in 5D, and we're here in 5D whether you like it or not. We're in 5D. If you're feeling stuck, it's because there's something you need to work on releasing. If you're feeling upset or nervous or anxious, really hone down. Even if you have to journal it out, start writing it out. What is it that I'm anxious about? And whatever comes to mind, write it down. Write it down. You don't have to live with it forever, but get it out of you. Just that ability to physically write it out can mean the difference of turning a corner or holding on to it and still having that same feeling that no longer serves you. I just did a new moon meditation yesterday with my friend Maria Kramer, and we also I do an energy intro, the energies of the times. No, I am not a professional astrologist. I know a lot about astrology, but astrology and I are friends. I love working with the angels. And I do have some good astrologists. So if anyone is on the channel and they'd like to have a recommendation, I can recommend a few for you. Just shoot me an email and I'll send you a couple of names. But it's important for us right now, with all of this energy that's going on, both on the planet, around us, and within ourselves, to really get clear about what is it that we wish to have. That clarity is going to carry us. So where we are right now, we have entered into a new 35-year cycle. What do you want to see to continue for the next 35 years? Now you have the next 3 years to get real clear and hone that, but you have a template here where it's telling you, set your intentions, commit to being happy, because you're the only one who can make you happy. A new relationship won't make you happy. Another job won't make you happy. A friend cannot make you happy. That is you making a commitment to yourself that no matter what the circumstances are, you can still be happy. Okay? The last card that came up is, we have two more, sorry. This is from the deck, Angels, Gods, and Goddesses. We need these glasses. The goddess of the sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. Now you know where I'm going with this one. Y'all know where I'm going. But let me get the other one up before I go there. The goddess of awakening. This is a wonderful time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Listen, oh my goodness. The angels are with us today, and they're speaking to us, and they're saying, listen, come on now, y'all. You want a beautiful life. You can have heaven here on earth. You can have your paradise here on earth. But what do you have to do? Set your intention. I am going to have a life that is amazing. I am present in my life. I am courageous. I am forceful. I am fearless. I am more than capable, and I am more than ready. Start saying that to yourself. Start saying it every single day and commit to your own happiness. Come on now. Come on. And when we're feeling negativity around us, it's not yours necessarily, but if it is yours, that's just the universe bringing up something for you to really get clear about. So challenges, negativity, things that get our attention like frustration and disappointment, that is the universe, the angels saying, hey, we're here to help you out. But you got to get clear about some things. All right? And while you're getting clear, do so in seclusion. You cannot get clarity around something when you're on the phone with your girlfriend or your best friend or your boyfriend. That's just not going to happen. Why? Because it's your clarity. It is your guidance. Okay? It is not for them. They will benefit. And what are we going to start practicing? Breathing. We're going to start practicing how we can breathe deeper, how we can breathe better, and how we can breathe even when it feels uncomfortable. Even through chaos, we can still breathe. Because with that breath, we can maintain our calm. And remember, we're going to take our fingers and we're going to do different mudras like this to the count of 4 and breathe out. And like that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice which one works better for you, which one feels better for you, so that you can really start to build up your oxygen levels. The more oxygen, the higher your oxygen level is and remains, germs can't get in there. The cooties can't get in there. COVID doesn't like a healthy body. Okay? So let's try to get ourselves to optimum health as we are transforming. And we're going to use our intuition. Remember this said, let go of logic. Logic is up here. Get into here, your heart. Get into your heart. All right? There's scientific studies now that are showing that our heart has more power over us having the lives we want versus our brain. That we feel it in our heart. And then when you can start to feel something, when you can feel that it's coming towards you, when you can feel love, when you can feel success, when you can feel purpose, that's when it shows up. And allow yourself to be part of this awakening. People, that's what we're going through. We're going through a whole new awakening on this planet. And it is imperative for each one of us to step up to the plate, to really hone in on our skills. If you need to go back to school to get more skills, what better time? It looks like we might be going back into lockdown in many places, if not the country again. What better time? How are you spending that time right now? If you whatever you think about is what is going to show up in your life now, because that's what 5D energy is about. So if you're thinking about all the problems, you're going to get more problems. Start thinking about how I can shift that. Because really problems are challenges and are opportunities for us to change. And they're saying that we all have that opportunity to really get clear about what we want in our lives, because that's what this new moon is about. Okay? Cancer is about our home, our emotions, our home within ourselves. Okay? Now, you need support, you need someone to come along, or you need, say, help of the angels. And you need their wisdom and guidance. What are we going to do? We're going to bring our hands to our heart. We're going to bring our hands to our heart. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. And really start to look at what can we do more of in our life? What do I really want in my life? What kind of people do I want in my life? What kind of situations and circumstances do I want? What do I truly desire? What would make me excited to get up in the morning? What would make me jump up ready to go into my day? People, that's what we're being called for. So, want to know how to call in the angels? Bring your hands to your heart, take a few deep breaths, and say, angels, come in here. I need your support. I need your guidance. I desire for you to come into my life. I give you permission. And then talk to the angels like you talk to your best friend. And tell them everything. Listen, they done been around since before you were born, before you even knew how to speak. And they've heard your potty mouth. They've heard all of it. But speak to the angels and talk to them. Just say, you know what? If it's not a good day, damn it, I'm not having a good day. Angels, give me permission to figure out how I can turn this around so that it can work better for me. And when we're not sure, what do we say on this channel? Get the flock in here. When we don't know who to call, which is the specific angel to call, get the flock in here. Okay? That is such a wonderful thing, a message that you can have to know you are not alone. You have never been alone. And when you start to open yourself up to the angels and give them permission to come into your life, watch the healing happen. Watch the transformations. Watch the doors start to open up. Watch the opportunities start to come in. Watch the guidance start to really, really be seen in your life. Watch who comes in and steps in as a mentor. Okay? Start to really trust that the universe is working with you. Okay? Start to look at life as this wonderful, wonderful journey you've been on, a spiritual adventure. And really embrace what that means. Really start to hone down on how you would like your life to look. Would you like more free time? Would you really love that whatever you're doing, you're excited to do it, and you can do it in a space of time where you still can have time for yourself, for your family, for your friends? Let's get clear, people, because 5D vibrational energy is coming to the table and it's here. It is not going away. It is going to be here for the next how many years? I forgot how many years, but it's a couple of hundred, I think even a couple of thousand years. It's not going away. And in fact, that might even switch to 7D or 9D, because we're going up the scale in our evolution as human beings. And we need to get on board. All right? So, enough of the lecture for today or conversation. I really want everyone to live a life that is full of joy, full of peace, full of happiness, full of just excitement, full of miracles, so that you can experience those beautiful, wonderful opportunities that have your name on it. They're just waiting for you to get rid of what? Get rid of the negativity. And this was card number 17. The number 1 and 7 equals 8. 8 is the number of infinity. So whatever we can get rid of that is negatively impacting us can have an infinite impact on our future. Okay? Go forward. Have a wonderful day, and may you have more peace than your heart can hold. Take care. And come on back tomorrow for another message from wisdom from the angels. Take care.